see you both. Thanks so much for your time.
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going well.
Hey.
Sean, this is pretty cool, right? A little full circle, kind of like some nostalgia here, being back in the Cruel Intentions world. What is that like? Did it feel like time kind of passed, or did it feel like you've always been part of that world and eventually you'd be able to go back into that world?
No, the whole thing felt very fresh and new to me.
Yeah.
The writing is very modern and up to date and kind of snappy, and then obviously with the new actors as well, who bring a whole different take on everything. So it's very exciting and brand new to me, actually.
Sarah, it's interesting because, the past source material, the past movies and everything, do you kind of, depending on the project, like what is your relationship with something that has like past source material attached to it? Like, do you kind of throw it away? Do you go back and watch the movies? Or is it kind of like Sean said, like a complete fresh thing? Is like, what's that like for you with this project?
I think I do like a balance. Like I feel like I'm not throwing it all away. I did watch the movie when I got the audition and I wanted to get a sense of it, but after that I was like, I'm making it my own. I feel like there's something that sits with me, this like essence, but I want to make it my own, so I don't like to go back too much.
Absolutely. And, I do find it interesting as well, too, Sean, because, so much happens before you go to camera and something like this. And like when you watch the show, the scale just seems so big, right? Like
Mhm.
the sorority houses, the campuses and everything. So from an acting storyteller perspective, Sean, you can see there's two journeys, right? Before filming and after filming something, or does it feel like one big journey with multiple steps from an acting storyteller perspective? I'm curious about that.
Well, I mean, all of the elements that they put together for the show are just luscious and gorgeous and sumptuous. Just like you just look at the screen, and before anybody even says anything, like the story's already being told. You
Yeah.
know, and so I think that's the brilliance of the show is that one of the characters in the show is just the way it looks and the clothes that people are wearing and all of that. And so I think that that's what's most exciting to me is that it's not just a story about these people in this situation. It's a whole world that they've built, and it's something that I think is very easy for an audience to get sucked into.
Absolutely. And, last question for Rava, Sarah, I find it interesting. What is it like reading the scripts and then seeing it come to life on screen? Because it's like, you're preparing yourself for like the characters, the storylines and everything. And then boom, you're going on set and actually filming it and like seeing it come to life. What's that experience like with you, for you specifically on Cruel Intentions?
I mean, this was my first big show, so I definitely was pretty blown away by the scope of it. I mean, like all the costumes, like he said, are just like so rich and fun, and like there's so much specificity with everyone's job. Like everyone takes it to like just the absolute best version of it. And walking into that set, I was just like, wow, I couldn't even believe it because I had never really been on a set like that. So it is very, very like shocking, and I was so pleased with it. Everyone did a really good job.
So I can't wait for people to see Cruel Intentions on Prime Video. So great chatting with you both. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem, man. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.